It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Thursday, the 1st of February. I'm Michael Groff. If January seemed like it was warmer and drier than normal, that's because it was. With just 0.21 of an inch of rain in the bucket officially, it was the 34th driest on record. And with the average temperature at 61.3 degrees, it was the third warmest ever here in Phoenix after 121 years of record keeping. So what does February hold in store? Well, let's talk about it as we get out there and take a look at the almanac from yesterday. 81 degrees was the high in the valley yesterday after a morning low of 50. And outside right now, here at 10:05 a.m., we've got a few high clouds in the valley, and we are at 63 degrees. At Sky Harbor, dew points at 23, humidity 22%. The winds are light. The barometer is rising. Temperatures around south central Arizona this morning. We're climbing through the 50s and 60s on our way to the upper 70s and low 80s here in south central Arizona. The water vapor satellite view continues to show the ridge of high pressure is the dominant weather feature across the west and will remain so for the foreseeable future. The watch warning map nationwide is actually really quiet. Some wind advisories around the Arklatex area. A little bit of winter weather action across the northern Rockies, but otherwise nothing to talk about here. And so, too, is that the case on the convective outlook for today. No organized severe weather, no thunderstorm areas expected across the contiguous United States. Rainfall for the next 7 days around here coming from the WPC, valid through next Thursday morning. Nothing for us here in the valley, nothing statewide. And we'll get into the details of our weather now as we take a look at the models. Here we go to the GFS. This is the 12Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at 500 millibars. There's that area of high pressure continuing to sit out here across the west. And down at the surface today, it's a dry west and northwest flow. A few high clouds, but we'll call it mostly sunny. Highs this afternoon will be in the upper 70s to low 80s. Tonight, the sky mostly clear. It's a dry air mass, so temperatures drop off quickly into the low 40s to low 50s. And then tomorrow, more of the same. Highs upper 70s, low 80s, a few high clouds, otherwise mostly sunny. That trend holds true for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. On Tuesday, the ridge continues to strengthen along the west coast. Upper heights here in the southwest climbing into the low and mid 580 decameter range. And that's going to translate to high temperatures somewhere in the low and maybe even middle 80s. The latest guidance showing highs around 85 degrees for the middle part of next week here in Phoenix. Wednesday, we've got an interesting feature here. The last couple of runs of the GFS have been trying to show a cutoff low developing, pinned underneath the broad upper ridge along the west coast. The upper low centered somewhere off of the northern Baja coast, and if this verifies, there could be some moisture increasing across northern Mexico, perhaps southern or eastern Arizona, and the last 2 or 3 runs have been trying to even generate some light precipitation down that way, but for now, we're going to just stay with a persistent forecast and keep things dry, with high temperatures mainly in the low and mid 80s. Same thing for a week from today. This is Thursday, the 8th of February. We'll watch for the possibility of a cutoff low, but it does not look likely at this point. Friday the 9th, still warm and dry. Temperatures may back off a couple of degrees, but still way, way above average. And then here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Saturday, the 10th of February. Conditions still look warm and dry. High temperatures, upper 70s, low 80s. Let's check the numbers coming off of the GFS ensemble through the period. And this has got high temperatures, low and mid 80s for the next 15 days. And actually, out toward the 14th and 15th and beyond, upper 80s on here. We're approaching 90 degrees if this is right. Let's hope that's not the case. It is way too early for that. We would be breaking some records all over the place. This would go down as perhaps the warmest February ever here in Phoenix if these numbers start panning out. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video is going to come back here tomorrow morning, and if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe out there, stay cool for February, and you guys have yourselves a great Thursday.